The Jalisco dress, also referred to as the ranchera dress, the escuchamada dress, or simply the ribbon dress, is first and foremost a costume. Developed and designed specifically for performances, its skirt size and brilliant colors are over-exaggerated to stunning effect. The standard design has changed little since its introduction after the Mexican Revolution in the 1920s, with the most notable addition being the double circle skirt. This change is widely credited to Amalia Hernandez and the Ballet Folclórico de Mexico, which introduced ballet-style movement into the dances. The costume follows a few traditional silhouettes. First, the costume can be a true one-piece dress, or, more often for ease of fit, can be separated into a skirt and bodice. The skirt's hem is meant to stop at the ankle of the performer to prevent tripping. It is always constructed as a double circle skirt. This does not mean there are two circles on top of each other, but rather two circles connected to each other at the side seams, making one very large skirt. This width is what allows for the vertical movement of the costume. The waist of the skirt is 1.5 to 2 times the performer's waist. Then it's gathered to the bodice or into a waistband. The skirt can be adorned in several ways depending on the designer's vision. It can be plain or decorated with ribbons and lace in rows at the hem or in a star pattern around the waist. It can also be tiered with ruffles. These ruffles are connected to the hem edge of the skirt, not applied on top. There can be one ruffle with widths from 10 to 15 inches, or 2 ruffles. With 2 ruffles, the layers typically start at a point halfway between the waist and the hem, with the top ruffle being narrower than the bottom ruffle. These 2 ruffles can also be embellished with ribbons and lace of any color, or colors. The bodice is made to match the skirt with corresponding colors and trims. Like the skirt, it has stayed the same since its creation, with a decidedly 1940s-1950s influence. It can be tightly fitted or loose, and usually sports a stand collar. The sleeves can be short to mid-bicep, or long, extending down to the wrist. The short version is often designed as a puffed sleeve to allow for a greater range of arm movement. And the long version is frequently full at the cap and gathers into the arm's eye. It then tapers down to be fitted at the wrist. A flounced peplum is often added to the hem of the bodice, with a width of 6 to 8 inches and a gentle undulating curve. A V or U-shaped ruffle can mirror the peplum and is sewn directly onto the bodice, extending to the back closure. For my design, I chose to use a fitted bodice that opens in the center back with a zipper, with short puff sleeves, a flounced peplum at the hem, and a V-shaped ruffle. The skirt has 2 rows of ruffles. The fabric and ribbons were chosen to represent the colors of the sunset, using red cotton as the base, with black, purple, yellow, orange, red, and gold ribbon, and black lace as the trim.